Welcome back to the show. I'm here with our friend Tucker Maxwell. Tucker is a longtime broker with Guild Mortgage, and we're going to talk today about the current rates, loan limits, etc. And the topic is buying in a slower market. I got to say, it doesn't feel slow again. And this is a lot of what the boots on the ground are telling us. Welcome back to the show, Tucker.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dan.
All right, so let's talk about buyers' reluctance, waiting, pushing things off. Why should they not wait to purchase?
Well, you nailed it. It's heating up quickly. So if we remember back to the housing frenzy we saw in 2021, during the pandemic, multiple offers, it kind of seems like those days might be coming back. So what we're telling people is, home loan applications are up, which means buyer demand is increasing. And so right now, where we're still seeing, the chance of a price reduction on a home, seller credits, things like that, those days might be limited.
Yeah, I think I'm what's the word? I'm in a wait and see mode right now to claim that it's super busy, but I certainly can say that there has been some pent up energy that has hit the market. So when do you see the spring housing market really picking up?
Yeah. So, looking in the Seattle area specifically, I don't think it's started yet for sure. I think we've got the New Year's resolution market started. People set out to buy homes this year as a goal. Those people have hit the markets, but the listing activity, and best, Dan, it really hasn't showed up yet. So we still have a lot of more buyers looking to buy, but not as many listings coming available. And so with the weather still being not great here, I think February, the start of it may come, but April and March and May, those will probably be the years that it actually shows up.
Yeah, I think it's important to take a look at the market numbers from last year, and I don't have them right here in front of me. I could probably get them in pretty quick order, but we had such a low number of inventory compared to where we stand now, that it was inevitable that January, February, March, and April were going to be as hot as they were, because there were still people who had lower interest rates than we have right now, right?
Yeah.
However, here's the thing, is we have not seen a rush of people get on the market in the first 2 weeks. So that people are kind of, consumer confidence is low. So now we have a bunch of inventory, and now it's starting to dwindle again. And I predict that probably we'll see higher numbers for the next 4 months of inventory year over year over the next 4 months, because it was so low. But probably by the time we get to, say, May or June, it probably won't be much higher. It'll probably be about the same numbers. That's my prediction.
Sure.
We'll see what happens. This is on video, so we'll see what happens.
Check back.
Yeah, check back. How long will price reductions and seller credits be available, you think?
Well, we're already starting to see them dwindle. Just in the last week, we've seen purchase contracts come in, and they're coming in right around list price again. And so I think it's already started. Rates have come back to the mid sixes or even high fives. And so that has increased demand. And so now, where, a month ago we didn't see multiple offer situations, the chance of those happening could occur again based on the low inventory. So I would say, I don't have an exact time frame on it, but if that's something you want to take advantage, I would jump on it right away.
Yeah, I think that it's a supply and demand and a concessions situation. If my client gets an offer in the first week, the chances of getting concessions are slim.
Right.
It does depend on the motivation of the seller, though. I will say that much. Interest rates, are they moving up or down?
So far this year, they've moved down. So even with the Fed, news, inflation looks to be under control, or at least moving in the right direction. Maybe not under control. That might be incorrect statement there, but moving in the right direction. So far this year, we've seen rates improve just about every day. A couple of blimps here and there, but for the most part, we've had 18 straight days of rates going down.
8 straight days. Wow. So I heard you say high fives. They're not there, are they?
They're there.
Wow.
Yeah, we've seen that. Especially, you mentioned the luxury market, Dan.
Yeah.
So homes here on the east side, specifically higher home prices, we're seeing the jumbo investors still interested in the market, and they're charging in the mid to high fives.
So that's good news. So if you're looking to buy a home that's in that upper tier, you've got a good price of money right now, and probably some extra inventory for at least the next 6 months, I would think. So yeah, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Really good news.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So what about the Fed with inflation? I can't remember. Did the last time did they only do a half a point?
Correct.
And that really didn't affect interest rates at all. Um, and it looks like while inflation is still there, it's less than it was a couple quarters ago. So what are they going to do? Are they going to continue this? They feel like they've slowed it adequately.
Yeah, you know, time will tell. We haven't got any real reports as to what their strategy will be now in 2023. We knew early in 2022 that they were planning on raising rates at all 7 of their meetings throughout the year, and that they were going to range from a half a point to 3/4 of a point, and they did just that. And when they announce things like that, when Chairman Powell talks or any of those folks on the Fed go out and make remarks, our pricing people build that in. And so when the Fed increases rates based on what our assumption will be, there's little impact to the interest rates because we've priced it in. We just don't want to get caught without, making an adjustment. So as long as inflation continues to trend in the right direction, the Fed can keep their hands off and allow just the market to kind of set it. And then we'll look at, stocks versus the bonds and let the MBS market price itself based on consumer demand for those investments.
Excellent. Okay.
Yep.
Well, so bottom line, honestly, this is like like a broken record, but bottom line, what are you telling buyers right now?
Get in before it heats back up, especially if you're a first time home buyer and you have less than, I would say, 20% down. I would start now, because as the market heats up again, we're going to get back to where sellers have the upper hand again, and they're going to start evaluating sellers and play them side by side. And so larger down payments are probably going to win more offers. So first time home buyers, now's your opportunity. I would, make that jump from renting to buying now, while you have an opportunity.
Awesome. Well, that's great. I appreciate it. I'm actually going to have you hang on for this next segment as we have Ephraim from Boona. He's a colleague of yours, so I'll bring you in on that interview. But we're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back, and we're going to talk. Commercial.